friends, this is the April video, which is basically me talking about the books that I'm continuing to read and what I thought of them, and the books that I'm going to read. And as you can tell, yeah, I am really behind. So these are the ones that I want to read and I'm planning to read, but I'm also like planning to read a whole lot of others. Hopefully. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm currently reading, I think, 13 books. So this is not all of them. Again, still trying to get through the Poppy War. I just don't have time. Other books have got priority. It's really good. I'm still loving chapter 1. One day I will get past chapter 1. Yeah, but the ones that have taken priority are The Grace of Kings, which I need to review, which, you know, nope, it's worse than that. So, reviewing the 7th, so that's why Poppy War isn't, it's just so weird reading this one, which is so, I don't think overwritten is quite the right word, but it's very dense, you know, there's a lot of things happening, and like, my notes for each chapter are like 7 paragraphs long, which is probably my fault for taking too many notes. But I'm also reviewing this one, which is so incredibly underwritten. It is amazing, but this is one of my favourite reads at the moment, actually. I don't enjoy taking the notes for it, but this is like my 4th reread, maybe my 5th, and I just love like growing with a book. It's just seeing how your relationship with it changes over the years, so that's really fun, and I do still love this. But I think if you've not read it before and you don't have any attachment to the characters, it's probably not going to do much for you. Yeah, so there's also the Radium Girls, which is non-fiction. I'm trying to get more into non-fiction this year, and it's a pretty hard read. This was a terrible thing that happened. I do feel like sometimes it gets a little, I don't know, some of the stuff, some of the writing, it just seems a little bit too kind of pulling on your heartstrings a little bit too much. Like, it seems like purposefully manipulative, and I don't really like that, but I'm also kind of glad it's not one of those like dry books where at least, you know, it cares. And then, yeah, this one was the Radium Girls. Have I named the other ones? I think. Yeah. No. Okay, so then there's also Empire of Sand, which I'm continuing, and which I'm doing quite well with that one, and it's really fun, and I really like it. It's actually a wee bit slower than I thought it would be, like, for how far we're in, but it doesn't feel slow. Like, there's always something, like, the momentum is good, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't feel like, you know, I'm waiting for something to happen exactly, but I did kind of expect a little bit more to be going on, like, for how far in I am. It just doesn't feel like that, which is good in my books, and I love A Moon and Mare. They are great. And this one I'm desperate to get to, and I haven't managed to get very far in it. Apparently I don't have a bookmark in it either, and that is The Company of Death by Elisa Hansen, who's also a YouTuber, not necessarily a booktuber, but she's got some great videos on books. So this is like a zombie apocalypse thing. And then Emily Campbell, she ends up kind of, I think, yeah, so the Grim Reaper tries to take her life, and it doesn't work, so it kind of turns into a road trip, I think, and there were like vampires and zombies, and it's so good. What I got to was so good, but I've not kind of been in a reading slump. Like, not the best mental health place, but I'm feeling much better this month because I'm looking forward to New York. Yeah, that was a real pick me up. So I think I'm going to get through a lot this month. I'm hoping I get through a lot. There's also right. So for the ones that I haven't read yet, there was this thing I saw, I think a month or two back, about plagiarism in the romance genre, and it was this person, I think she used a ghostwriter, and the person was stitching together like from 5 different books, and it just, which to me just seems like that's gonna take a lot more effort, stitching together like wholesale paragraphs, than just coming up with your own thing. But that's what they did, and for some reason, I think anyway, I wasn't keeping up with it that much, and I have to admit, romance is a genre that I think I've liked everything I've read, but I still have that kind of preconceptions that I need to fix. So yeah, She Belongs to Me by Carmen D'Souza. I don't think this was one of the ones that was like plagiarized, but it was something by this author that was plagiarized, and some of the other authors who were plagiarized were in the Once Upon a Kiss anthology. These are ebooks, by the way, that's why I don't have anything to show you. And also there's one that I downloaded, which is The Witch Hunter by Nicole R. Taylor. And I don't know if that was like one of the romance ones or one of the ones that I was just, you know, trawling through the free books to see what was available. Yeah, also I'm planning to read quite a few short stories this month, because I think I need to read 2.5 books a day. I think that's how much my reading challenge goes up by. So yeah, I'm thinking like The Husband Stitch by Carmen Maria Machado, read by Yukimi Ogawa, Cat Pictures Please by Naomi Kritzer, The Water That Falls From You from Nowhere by John Chu, and A Cup of Salt Tears by Isabel Yap. Tor has quite a few short stories, so I'm going to just try and make my way through them, but these are the ones that I've written down so far. And then we have the actual books. I'm also on like a book buying ban, which is not going to last because of the New York BookCon thing. But yeah, these are the books that I want to read that I haven't started this month. Goddamn. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, I am very much in the kind of own voices kind of stuff right now, because it's the kind of thing that I like. I especially like love Asian own voices stuff, so I just, since I've not been in the mood to read, I'm kind of going for that kind of stuff. This one is The Elites by Natasha, one sec. So Pronounce.com says it rhymes with song, so I'm guessing her name is Natasha Nung. I might still be wrong. Anyway, it's about this girl called Silver who lives in like the last city that has survived Neo-Babel, and she is a Red, which is an ethnic Chinese, which manages to become an elite, which is a city guard. And because this was a Willoughby Book Club book, I didn't know anything about it before this, but I think it's a standalone. I might be wrong, but I think it is. And I've never really seen like a plot like that for a standalone. I'm quite curious how this does, because like it's very short compared to a trilogy, So I'm looking forward to seeing how much it manages to get through in this amount of pages. And then it is Crazy Rich Asians. Oh god. Yeah, so it's a trilogy. It is, everyone knows what it is by this point, let's be real. I've read the first one before, I think when the movie was first announced, and I haven't read the second and third one. Apparently Nick and Rachel aren't the main characters anymore, so I heard that somewhere. I'm kind of curious to see how that works out, and yeah, I just want to see how it finishes. I loved the movie, so yeah, trying to keep on top of that. And then we have these two, and I don't know what two books makes a trend, especially when they're like years apart. They were published years apart, but these both have to do with death and birds. So, in The Astonishing Colour of After by Emily Xr Pan, Lee's mother commits suicide, and she is guided by this bird who she thinks is her mother to go to Taiwan to meet her grandparents. Yeah, so it deals with like grief and I think mental illness. And apparently it's magical realism, which I've been meaning to get into since last year. So finally, hopefully. And then this one, Bird by Crystal Chan. This main character was born on the day her brother jumped off a cliff. And yeah, her grandfather hasn't spoken since. He called her brother Bird because he was always jumping off of things. So this is another one I think that deals with grief and possibly mental illness, I don't know. Also, I wanted to show Waterstones where I bought it, that because it's the nearest bookstore to me. I wanted to show them that Asian authors sell, but you can get this for like £4, maybe less, on Google Play. So I've made my decision. I'm living with it. You can probably make a better decision than me. Right, and then non-fiction again, because trying to get into non-fiction, into like political stuff. This is Natives Racing Class in the Ruins of Empire by Akala. And I think he was on Danny Boyle's show. I always like really liked it when he was a guest, and I'm always like disappointed when he's not. I really like listening to him speak, so hopefully I'm going to enjoy this. Yeah, and then we have Dragon Ridge Tombs, The Dragon Ridge Tombs. Yeah, so this is a sequel to The City of Sand by Tien Shaba Chang, and it's a tomb robbing novel. So two things are gonna happen in this. One, it's gonna be problematic as fuck, and two, it's gonna be, there's one point in the book, at least one point, and you're just gonna go, what? Because there's always one point where they go absolutely batshit, and that's really one of the reasons why I love them so much. Oh wait, no, three things are going to happen. There's going to be tomb robbing in them. Yeah, so problematic fave genre. That'll be fun. And Mirage by Mirage by Samaya Dodd. Actually, these last three are all Fairy Loot editions. I think this is Asian voices, sci-fi or fantasy or both, and I'm hoping it's both, but I will take either. And the main character here is a body double for the princess, and I think her people were conquered by the princess's people. So it's one of those ones. It is a series, I think. It's also very pretty. Yeah, so I am eager for this one. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's fantasy sci-fi, but I will take whatever. I will take whatever. Girls of Paper and Fire is also by Natasha Nung, and yeah, so I got through chapter 1 and then the dog died, and I really wish there had been a warning for that. I read this at the worst time to read that in a book, and I think maybe I'm a little bit better now, so maybe I'll get through it this time. We'll see. And then this one is Circle of Shadows. It's about a society of, I think, ninja assassins. Honestly, it sounded really interesting, but I can't remember what it's about. I just know that this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And my first thought when I saw this book was, no, this looks awesome. I love the colour scheme. I want to make a dress this colour. So, yeah. It's a weird reason for wanting to read a book, but it's mine. And I'm not known for sensible or good decisions, so yeah. Yeah, this is my bookish mess for the month. Oh, no it's not. Anyway, this is my mess of the month. Thank you for watching.